Once again, Iranians are bravely defying the regime that rules them. And many wonder, should they rally behind Reza Pahlavi? In this short video, I will try to explain why a new Pahlavi regime would be a disaster for Iran. Pahlavi has a lot going for himself. He has got visibility. Protesters are chanting his name on the streets of Iran. He's got international media coverage and a degree of support. One is reminded of 1979. Back then, Iranians were so desperate to get rid of the Shah that many supported Khomeini, and we know how that turned out. Now, people are so desperate to get rid of the Islamic Republic, and rightly so, that they're rallying behind Reza Pahlavi, who in many ways symbolizes the previous regime, and for some Iranians, a potential future. But if there's one lesson from 1979 that we should retain, is this one. Know who you're supporting before they come to power, not after. And this time it's easy because we know enough. So let's examine who Reza Pahlavi really is. Well, first of all, Reza Pahlavi is the heir to a regime that Iranians have already rejected once. Whatever you think of the revolution, its main objective across all layers of Iranian society was to get rid of this man's father, because his regime was brutal and a puppet of the West. But forget the past, let's look at the Pahlavis now. One of the better ways I've found to assess the movement around Reza Pahlavi is to look at his close circle, including family members and close advisors, and what they say. And it's not pretty. The social media of his wife Yasmin is particularly interesting. Not a month passes without her pouring contempt on and insulting anyone who isn't a monarchist, and that includes leftists and minorities. In fact, many of the same people facing the regime right now. Not a great sign for the future democratic Iran, is it? His chief advisor, Zia-Ebrahimi, routinely labels critics as terrorists and is known for orchestrating harassment campaigns. Together, these people have attacked Narges Mohammadi, for instance, and other dissidents who've actually risked their lives inside Iran. His followers are not more open to the rest of us. In fact, he dropped out of the Council of Opposition Leaders that was formed during the Women Life Freedom movement, partly because his followers didn't believe that Reza Pahlavi should share power with anyone, because they think of him as a godlike absolutist monarch. Is this what we want for the future of Iran? Is this the man who's going to give us the democratic, free Iran that we're all dreaming about? But here's what should disturb us most: their embrace of Israel. They travel to occupy Jerusalem, hug with Netanyahu and his wife, and give legitimacy to the genocide. Their social media operation is entirely financed by a state that has spent 75 years dispossessing, expelling, and killing innocent people. Moreover, they just killed 1,000 Iranians in 12 days of bombing. According to some Israeli scholars, this state is characterized by what they call Iranophobia, and its only aim is to dismantle Iran so that it doesn't pose a threat to American-Israeli hegemony in the region. Why would anyone think that they are our allies unless you're on their payroll? The real heroes of the Iranian Revolution aren't in Los Angeles or in Tel Aviv. They are in Iran's detention centers. They are the leaders of the labor movement, of the women's movement, of the ethnic minority. They face down the barrel of the gun. They are routinely tortured. Those are the people building Iran's future. It is really not my place to tell Iranians what to do from the comfort of London. But I know history, and if history has taught us anything, it's this: that we should think hard about the day after. So let's learn from 1979 and not repeat it.